5 toxic mindset habits that are keeping you stuck. I'm Nate. I'm your life coach. Shop at Ensorsale.com. Pick you up a cool inspirational t-shirt today. Use code FitfutureMD for 20% off. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with somebody that needs it. Let's get started. So, are you feeling stuck in life? Like, are you feeling like you've wasted the last 5 years of your life and haven't moved forward at all? You're still in the same position. You're still, you're not getting good reviews at work. You're not getting richer, right? Which is more important. Your net worth's not going up. You're just feeling stuck. You're trapped in a toxic mindset environment, right? Mindset scenario. You're setting goals and you're never hitting them, right? Well, at the end of this video, let's try to get you out of that, right? That's why I'm Nate. I'm your life coach, because I'm here to get you out of stuff like this, right? Now, number one toxic mindset that's keeping you stuck is waiting for the perfect moment, right? There's never going to be a perfect moment for you to, start a business, for you to start working out, whatever the scenario is, right? For you to start reading, and other habits that will get you to where your goal, to where you want to be, right? There's never going to be that perfect moment, right? Like, I started my business back in 2016, $300,000 deep in debt, right? I started investing, $300,000 deep in debt, right? And that's contrary to what they tell you on the internet, that you should pay off your debt before you invest. Well, how are you supposed to make more income if you're not investing, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So I invested even when I was only making $7.50 an hour, walking to a beach shop, scooping ice cream, right? After moving to Atlantic Beach, right? With no car, no nothing, right? There's not a perfect moment. There's just perfect action, right? Or just action. Go move. Go do something. You got to do something that's better than not doing anything. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Prepare for the moment with your habits, your mindset, and your skill set. And then bounce, right? Number two, toxic mindset that's keeping you from your goals and keeping you stuck is fear of what others think, right? Being scared of the judgment of other people that don't even matter anyway, right? That you don't even really even care about, that don't care about you, right? That if your family was starving, they wouldn't even give you a meal, right? They don't even know anything about you, and this can go from neighbors to family to old friends from high school that haven't talked to you in 20 years. My 20-year high school reunion's coming up, and, most of the people from high school I haven't talked to in years, right? So, and that can be faults on both sides, but if I'm sitting here not starting what I want to do in life because of fear of those people from 20 years ago, that's stupid, right? So, you got to get rid of that toxic mindset to be scared of what they think, right? Like, oh, you were supposed to be in the NFL, you were supposed to be whatever. Like, oh, you're starting a t-shirt company, okay. You got to stop with that mindset and say, I'm going to start the coolest brand that inspires people, to be better than what they're being right now, right? That's why I became a life coach. That's why I started the brand Ensorsale, right? Because I want to inspire people to be better, right? To be who they are meant to be instead of being stuck in toxic mindset habits, right? So there you go. This next one's a little harder, right? Because so many people are chasing I'll be happy when I am X, right? So I'll be happy when I lose 20 pounds, when I'm 250, when I'm 200, when I'm 150, depending on where you're starting from, right? I'll be happy when I make 100K a year, right? Or 1 million a year, or 1 million a month, I'll be happy when I finally find a partner, right? When instead you need to fall in love with the process of trying to reach your goal, right? The action steps it takes to actually reach your goal, right? So if you're trying to open a business, you need to be reading all the books on that business that you can, right? You need to be saving the money to start the business, right? You need to be actively trying to raise the money to start the business, right? So say, the area that I live in needs a bowling alley, and a bowling alley is going to cost $5 million. Well, over the next 2 years, you need to raise $1 million for the down payment to start that business and to run that business if you want to start a bowling alley, right? You can't just say, oh, I want to start a bowling alley, because the bank's not going to give you $1 million in funding to start a bowling alley, right? You have to find people that are willing to invest in you and invest in that idea of a bowling alley, right? And you need to enjoy the process of, you need to, number one, read and learn how to do that, right? How do I raise money, right? What do I say to people that raise money? Say, hey, I'm going to start a bowling alley, in this spot, right? And I'm looking for investors to help me start it. Let me know if you're interested, right? And that's it. It's not going to be any more salesy than that. Hand them the card, and you just tell everybody until, you find people that are actually interested, right? Because most people that are broke, right? So, you're not going to be getting any money from them. They're all broke because they have these toxic mindsets, right? So you just need to enjoy the process of whatever you're trying to do, right? Whatever your goal is. If your goal is to make 100 grand a year, you have to increase your skill set, right? So how do you increase your skill set? You read to increase your skill set. You get certifications to increase your skill set. So you study for exams, and you make action steps to get you to where you want to be. And you don't rely on the end to make you happy. It's that you're doing the correct action step that makes you happy, right? Enjoying that process of getting there, right? Now, number 4 is comparing yourself to others, right? And this was very difficult for me when I was in med school, right? Because obviously I come from a very poor background, right? I'm sitting here, no car, walking to school. Everybody else is, getting a car, having a car. I'm taking cabs to get groceries, which now, you could just order groceries, which would have been great back in the day. But, now you can just order groceries. I was seeing my, the friends from 20 years ago buy houses. I was seeing them have children, get married, and I'm still stuck in school, broke, and, that definitely can mess with your head, but you have to, but now you're seeing all of them get divorced, right? Because they weren't ready. They didn't have the mindset, the skill sets, and the habits yet to do that either, right, at that time. So you're seeing all of them have issues now, right? When you did it the right way, became financially free and started doing it, right? So, also you're comparing yourself to people that, like I say, don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, as far as opinions on you, right? Like of course they matter. Of course we want to help them as much as we can. That's why we became a life coach, like to help people. But as far as, you know, their opinions on what we're trying to do, you know, that's something else, right? You know, so you have to stop comparing yourself to others and compare yourself to yourself. Am I getting better today? Yes. Did I do the habits I need to get to my goals? Yes. You know, that type of thing, right? And so lastly, number 5, the fifth toxic mindset is the inner critic, right? So there's so many people out there that say, I can't do this. I can't do that. You know, I could never be this type of person. I could never be that type of person. You know, that has to be changed to I'm learning how to do X, right? So if you want to start a business, I'm learning how to start a business, right? If you want to get a higher degree, I'm learning how to be X, right? Not I can't do it, because you can do it. You can do anything that you want to do. You know, even a 5'2" Muggsy Buggs could play in the NBA, right? It was hard, but he could do it, right? You know, and dunk a basketball, whatever, you know, things that would be impossible for most people at 5'2". He was able to do that, right? So it can be done. You know, the biggest thing to take away from this video is that to overcome these 5 toxic mindsets, you're going to concentrate on your mindset, your skill set, and your habits. So number 1, we're going to wake up early, right? We're going to give ourselves more time during the day, even if it's only 2 hours a day extra, right? So like yesterday was a Super Bowl. Super Bowl ended at 10:30. If you weren't asleep at 9 o'clock, you know, you weren't waking up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, you know, to get those 2 hours before you went to work extra, right? Or before your family woke up, right? I'm filming this video while my family's asleep, right? I'm up early doing this, right? To help other people, right? Number 2 is your affirmations, right? You have to retrain your mind away from all this crap that I just mentioned, right? And you do that with affirmations. If you don't have any affirmations, I give mine away for free down in the description, right? And you can add on to them or add whatever goals you're trying to hit, right, to those affirmations. Number 3 is you read every day, right? To the skill set you're trying to acquire. You're saying, I'm learning how to X, right? And I'm doing that by reading, right? Whatever that is. Right now I'm reading about Elon Musk, right? And I'm reading about Elon Musk to learn what his process is in business, right? And he literally strips everything away and questions whether stuff should even be there in the process. That's why he's so much faster to market than everybody else, right? And number 4, I'm going to work out every day, right? Doing something, whether it's walking the beach, walking around the neighborhood. I started out in COVID doing bands, you know, in my living room, right? You know, now I'm back on the PR board at my local gym, you know, for my weight class, right? After injuring my knees, you know, less than 9 months ago, right? So your mindset, your skill set, your habits, you can do anything you want to do. Just get rid of these 5 toxic mindsets, right, that are keeping you stuck. Hope I helped you in this video. Share this video with somebody that needs it. Like it. Comment down below. Let me know what habit, which one of these mindsets is really messing you up. Let's get you on the action plan, you know, to get you where you want to be. If you need help, email me, FitfutureMD@gmail.com, and I'll help you the best I can. I'm Nate. I'm your life coach. Make sure you shop at Ensorsale.com. Pick you up a cool inspirational t-shirt today. There's going to be some some cool ones dropping. Or I say we just filmed a commercial. That was fun. So, be on the lookout for that. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.